Hi, this is Abe Western State Talk. The topic I'm going to talk about today is Hollywood Divas Reunion 1 and 2. Reunion 1 was pretty good. It wasn't as bad, but part 2 was really ratchet and crazy and all outdoors. I don't know what was going on between Golden and Countess, but it turned out to be some kind of name calling, ratchet, super messy stuff that nobody really wanted to watch, and it was like when Countess walked off the stage on part 1 of the reunion, and then they kind of calmed her down for part 2, and when she came back on stage, Golden got to just going at the girl and picking at the girl and calling her a child and telling her she was fat and she was romper room and she needs to grow up and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. And she doesn't want to talk to anybody's back, and she's not being a woman. She's not being a grown woman. And then she throw the spare to Malika. And Malika just agreed with everything Golden said, and so it was like when Lisa Wu and Paula tried to interject. Carlos King tried to shut them down and told them to be quiet or to put his hand on their hand so they wouldn't talk. And it was like this was the Golden's reunion instead of the Hollywood Divas reunion. And she was just talking back and forth. But it was like when she tried to go at Savannah and Carmen, she couldn't do it because they were too strong for her. And what it was, she even tried to say that Savannah was messy. Savannah wasn't messy. Savannah was trying to comfort Countess on the stage. She was telling Countess, it's gonna be all right, don't be crying. But see, she didn't hear that part. All she heard the part that Savannah was laughing at her. Savannah was laughing at her because she was acting such a ratchet mess on that show. And Carlos King acted like he was just eating that stuff up. And to me, it made her look bad. She was very disrespectful to Countess and everything. And Lisa was trying to explain that's why Countess had the little breakdown and stuff, because the girl had been dealing with that stuff for 3 years. But like I said, it wasn't just a 3-year thing that girl had been dealing with. She had been dealing with low self-esteem problems all her life. She was on a popular show, and one of the grown women on the show called her fat and ugly. One of her castmates. And then when she got to be a teenager, she went to Hollywood to try to make it big. And not only did Black Hollywood did not accept her, White Hollywood didn't accept her either. So what she had to do, she had to put on this facade as being a funny childhood star, when in actuality she was going through a whole lot of pain. But see, everybody's looking at the she's sensitive and stuff like this, and why is she so sensitive? She's a grown woman. Of course she's sensitive. She never dealt with the problem of having low self-esteem. When you've been traumatized and bullied all your life through Hollywood and stuff like that, you are going to be traumatized. Not unless you get counseling or therapy beforehand. And Countess just kept on working and working and stuff, and she never dealt with her situation. I don't think Countess should be on reality TV. I think she should take a break and go and fix her self-esteem problem so she can have more confidence. So when people come at her sideways like that, she knows how to handle it instead of running them off the stage. And Golden is always bragging about she's from the prestigious school of Juilliard. I don't think any teacher or professor who taught at Juilliard won't tell their students to act that way on a reality TV show like that. I don't think so. So she keeps on bragging about that, and she thinks that she's going to get any more Hollywood jobs and not going to get recast. Doesn't she know that producers watch reality TV shows and stuff? And if she don't think that, she needs to take a picture from Tamar's book. Tamar didn't think that her behavior was gonna get her fired from the real, and she found out differently. I don't know why some of these actresses think that they can act a certain way on a reality TV show and it's not going to affect their career anywhere else. So I don't think she's going to get any more acting gigs pretty soon until she changes her attitude and change her way of life. This is A. Wesley. I am out.